Welcome to Chemistry Kitchen with Mr. B. Today, I thought we'd maybe talk about gases. Now, you know that there are lots of different kinds of gases, but you know, we're in the kitchen today and I thought, let's talk about one of my favorite gases, CO2, carbon dioxide. A carbon, a couple oxygens. Interesting gas. We can't see it, we can't smell it. You might have heard of it before because, well, everybody I think knows that you're breathing it out. So we can actually see CO2 in a way. This is what's used for the volcano reaction in science fairs. And so we take some baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and we're going to take some vinegar, which has something called acetic acid. We're going to be pouring this in there, and the reaction produces carbon dioxide, CO2. Now, in order to see our CO2, now we're going to throw these together, and there's going to be reaction, and there's going to be bubbles. But we're going to try and really see our CO2 by using these bubbles. One of my favorite sorts of things to play with. So here we go, folks. Pour it in. See the bubbles. We're going to grab a wand and get some bubbles. And you can see that there's a real nice bubble floating down. And there's some more bubbles floating on a layer of CO2. So, let's see if we can see this a little bit better. Now we see the floating, the magical floating bubbles. And what we're going to do is see how is this going to react with these lit candles right here. So I just put some baking soda inside this container. I'm going to throw a little bit of our vinegar in. We have that same reaction. And let's see what happens. So CO2, carbon dioxide, puts out fires. Gee. Let's take a sidestep over to everybody's favorite. It was actually in the 1700s. A fellow by the name of Boyle actually made the first carbonated water. Very much like the same reactions we have done. Baking soda, some acids, producing some CO2, and he bubbled it through water and made the first sparkling water. If we were to put a little bit of salt into a bottle of soda, you can see that the bubbles come out. What we're going to do now is take that a little farther with maybe something you've seen before. We are going to try and get the CO2 coming out of this 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola very quickly using mint Mentos. And so what we're going to do is something that is taken a little farther than what the salt did. The salt crystals that I threw in the soda act as a nucleation site for making larger bubbles of carbon dioxide. And we're coming out of the bottle. We're going to do that here. Hopefully we'll do it a little faster. The nucleation sites we'll use will be from the mint Mentos, which has something called acacia on the outside. And even though you can't see it or feel it that much, remember, molecules are small. And so they fit in there just right to make larger bubbles of CO2. Here we go. Here we go. Nucleation sites and CO2. It's great. Well, there we are. Gases all around us. We talked extensively about CO2, carbon dioxide. And remember, keep breathing it out. This has been Chemistry Kitchen, and I'm Mr. B.